I'm Emily Abbate. I'm the online editor at Fitbie, and I'm training for the New York City Marathon. With the race just a few days away, I've come here to the finish line to meet up with Women's Health's fitness director, Jen Ator, to get her advice on how to beat anxiety on race day. Jen knows a thing or two about managing nerves. She's just come back from finishing Ironman Kona, the biggest triathlon that there is. Any advice you have for someone like me running the marathon next week?
Coming off the finish of Kona, that's a feeling I'll never forget, and it still gives me chills to think about. And you're standing at the finish line of New York City Marathon. So I think, kind of remembering that this is what it's all about. You've trained for weeks and for months, and it's been hard and overwhelming, but you're gonna get to cross that finish line. I think the biggest thing that I took away was that I, like so many other women, I'm capable of so much more than I think I am. And I think that, an Ironman a year ago was something I never thought I could do.
Did you have any kind of rituals that you did to keep your anxiety in check?
A couple days before, making sure that you have everything laid out, what you're gonna wear, and kind of mentally going through your morning to getting to race day, to starting the race, to what nutrition you need. I felt like if I did that a couple days before, I got a little bit of the nerves out.
A lot of people talk about hitting the wall, mile 21, 22, 23 comes along, and sometimes it feels like you might not be able to finish. I've been there before. I very well might be there again. What kind of advice do you have when you're really striving through and you just don't know how much you got left?
Well, I think two things. I think number one, pacing. Those first 5 miles need to feel really, really easy. Like you need to rein it in on those first 5 miles. And I think secondly, like when you hit those emotional or those mental kind of roadblocks, for me it was having a mantra. I feel like picking a couple words can really help in those dark miles. Mine on the run was I will.
Jen talked a lot about having a mantra. And I think mine is I can. I know I can finish this marathon, and on race day, I'm gonna prove it to myself. Thanks for following along with my journey to the New York City Marathon. It's finally here. Let's do this.